Ọba Ogbofeni. Abi Ofeti. Otmani Ayeta.
There was part they'll be telling that it was working those days, that it was no longer working. I don't know. People just believe this.
Period.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I don't base my life in those things. Church, religion, all of those things. It's becoming the past.
Do you believe in Ifa?
It's when I was no, but I told you no till and man she working on.
Do you believe in Ifa? Do you believe in Ifa Odu?
You see, Odu Ifa itself has morals. Okay, I like the philosophy aspect of it, but anything spiritual, whatever, I disconnect. I don't like anything spiritual, whatever.
Odu Ifa has rules. That's fantastic. I like the way you answer that. That's very, because people don't understand. It's not just evil. It's not just official. These things were the fundamental that made the culture. It was like the 10 commandments that people followed. And the funny thing is, I said something earlier in the beginning that I found out that there was Aji in UK. They actually uprooted it from Yoruba thing. It's actually in central London. Google it. It's on YouTube.
No. See, don't get deceived by those things. You see, there's one thing that I continue to ask myself, right? In all these English people don't have culture. They have lost their culture. People don't understand.
They never had the culture.
No. Please wait now. West will it. Every human being, okay, that has been around for a long time have culture. But the thing is that the Western Europeans lost their culture. We are British now. You saw all of these things. Unlike the Eastern Europeans, those ones, the Slavians, the Turks, all those ones, around, they still have their culture intact. Even maybe the Greeks and all of those guys. But when you look at the Western Europeans, like maybe the France, Spain, Hispania, Italians, all of those guys don't have culture. English and all of them. Okay, it's just like the African Americans that you see today. You know African Americans, right? Yeah, the African Americans have lost their culture and their tribe. If you go back history, they were either Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. They were speaking one of our tongue. They have one of our culture, but where they are right now, they are just living by the law that is established in the country, the state where they are.
Yeah.
The same thing like the English, the Spanish, the Iberian Peninsula was lived by so many different tribes at the particular time. Before, the colonial masters, the Latinas came. The Latinas, they conquered all of those tribes and forced them to speak Latin. Same way African Americans are made to speak English. Their language were taken away. The same thing with the Spaniards. There's nothing like Spain. Spanish means pidgin of Latin. They couldn't speak Latin very well because they were not educated. If you go and check origin of Spanish, French, the hotel is pidgin of Latin.
All those Spain, Portugal were all black. They were all black countries. They were all black.
No, you forget about. We are talking about. You guys are missing things up, please.
Okay.
Human beings, at some point in time, they have lived side by side, but later it depends on from what year. When you're talking about history, you have to see. Let me say, if you say from 2,000 years upward, okay, that they were, indigenous of that same indigenous that you have here right now. Maybe their history is as old as 2,000 years there, because if you look at the times of the Moors, about maybe 1,500 years ago before Islam, after Islam, you have the Moors, whatever, from the Arabians going down to colonize Spain, whatever, okay, where you have the black Muslims, okay. So you have to establish what point in time blacks went there to dominate, but don't just make it look like all time in history, blacks have always been in one particular spot. People migrate. Something made them to migrate from one place to the other. They pack their load. If the weather condition just changed, it was never like that before, like never seen before. They will move to a better region where they can better survive. They will not die here.
The reason why I said that, if you look at even the trend of migration, we have more of Nigerians in most countries. You have Nigerians literally every corner of the world, and you don't have every other tribe, Chinese or whatever, like every other corner of the world. I don't know.
How do you know that?
Well, we can't literally say that because now obviously everyone is moving to wherever the front is or whether.
No, until you check the statistics, please, you'll be shocked that there are countries that migrates more than Nigeria.
But there are blacks everywhere in the world.
I don't mean black. I mean the other race, maybe Chinese, maybe
So
Filipino.
when I say that black
How
people
about
were
Bangladesh, whose countries, their
yeah,
country, wait, the Bangladesh, their country is just as small, not even bigger than Lagos, but their population is bigger than Nigeria's population. So most of them live outside their country. How about the Indians?
well, there were some the Indians were in Uganda.
So, I mean, it's what you know you say. Shall you get?
I guess it's a vast world.
Exactly.
Vast world.
I mean, we have to be. There are some things we don't need. What we just need is to get better. Get yourself better first. Every other minor things, forget about it. And that's what we're not doing. We are focused with other
Truly change people.
We're not minding our own business.
I think the question is, how do you change people?
How to
Example,
change people.
if you're going to like the people supporting the other camp now, how do you convince them this path you're going is not actually right? Knowing fully that they know. So it's a different thing in convincing someone that doesn't know anything. And it's a different thing that someone that you're trying to convince.
You can convince people by proving that they are wrong. How do you prove that? By seeking all possible availability means that can be used to prove them wrong. If it needs the law, let's say, for example, most of them that are anti-justice, all that they have been doing, I have so many records in my gallery today. Okay, and not just me, video sent to me, but I don't want to use it. But if need be, it can be used. All of the things that they have been saying, all of the crimes they've been committed. I think by now, 2 or 3 or 5 of them is been facing 7 years imprisonment. Then they will learn, because what they ask is what you give to them. If they say, "Oh, we need evidence," you need evidence, right? Okay, now I have an evidence of you of committing crime against me, and I want to sue you. How about that? Would you beg me now, or not? Or should I continue with the case and then I take a lawsuit against you? I need this amount to be paid to me in my account. You have defamed me. Okay? Or let me go the criminal route. This is my evidence. Oh yeah? You go say and you calm down. Adibi, our legal team is serious and walked into all of them. All these shenanigans would have stopped.
Yeah, but
Some of them, you will know who sent them. Some of them you will know who sent them.
I think you can't blame a legal team like that.
You will know who sent them.
You know that legal team is there to, whether he gets his own money, he do his job. You have changed legal team like 3 times. That itself affects the case. You understand? So at the end of the day, whoever is preaching all this legal team to them, I know people talk about Mr. Miwa and all that rubbish. I was fortunate to speak to him on your platform one day. And I was even telling him, speaking to him, thinking that I was, reaching out to his soul, that he should do the right thing, take the mantle of leadership, and, try and achieve. But it seems when you're doing, when you're, let me say, let me leave it there. But the point is, I guess no single person can get justice. It's all our whole conscious soul together that can bring this justice. And this talk has to continue. When some people get bored, some other people will come up to continue. Because the more we talk, the more they feel the impact. The more they know.
How can somebody be saying that blacks were in UK were black? Everybody was black. You guys should be saying things and you say, "Oh, this is from Africa."
Everything comes from a black.
You guys should be causing problems. You will not know.
No, everything.
You go.
Papiano, let me give you to a scientific information that obviously is out there. There was a time where we were talking about Neanderthals, and they said that out of evolution coming from ape, out of that ladder, white people are the top, black people are the closest to the apes. That's how the ladder was made. Is all there? But what will now happen is when the now DNA testing came up, when the technology became available, they tested and realized that black people had 99.9999 even more than the black people,
The genes,
which
right?
now brought, yes, gene, which now brought the white people as the ones closer to the apes. This is widely available on the internet. It's not a joke. I'm not bothering you. Whether you like, go and research it.
We
But
have more complete features of human being.
yes,
We have less
so the
genes.
spectrum of a black can produce anything from cream, yellow, green, black, white.
And we're
Just
even
white cannot do that.
blood group A.
You get it? So even they've done the research to show that there are some blood groups that are so important in even RH, that are so important within even the black community.
That's the A class.
There's some things they know about us that we don't even know. It shocks me when I realize that the British have actually mapped out where all the natural resources in Nigeria.
There was a time, I told you that when when I was doing fishing, like in the ship, when you're in the ocean trading, sell goods, this and those things. So there were some of our customers that came to us, and when I was talking, sometimes when we are free, we come around, they drive their own ship, they come close to ours, and we exchange goods. They like presenting goods to us. I don't know why. When we give them, they don't take, but they like to give us good. Sometimes we get mad to stop taking things from them. Anyway, I don't even know which country, but I know that they're all these white people. Until I started knowing the difference, before all of them Chinese, I call them white people. So now, what happened was that when I was it me or somebody was smiling, and the person saw my teeth, he said, "Can you open it?" There's
white.
It's white and strong and west the settings. And every one of us open our teeth, and they too open their teeth, and we're laughing at them. We're laughing at each other. They were laughing at themselves. They said, "Wow, they never expect us to have the best teeth. We have the best teeth."
I'm so glad that research, it opened their eyes to people. Wonder why black people are so celebrated right now. It's not because of you. It's not what you've done. It has shown them that you carry that gene, that sought after gene. In fact, people don't even know that melanin is more expensive than gold. People don't know that melanin is more expensive than gold.
Melanin?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Do they sell it? How do you know the price?
Your blackness. This is your blackness. They harvest.
No, did you like black? No. What do you mean? Do they sell it? I want to sell my own.
No, just Google it. They harvest melanin. The point is, we're so blessed with so many things because we are the first.
I want to sell my own now. Let's talk business. Melanin is expensive more than good. Where can I sell my own?
And you go die now. They go gas, they go gas shave you now.
They got embalm me.
I don't know which account you want make they pay the money, but make it not be Wunmi account anyway. When people start to realize how good, how beautiful black is, then we start growing. We start to love each other. But right now, people still respect other culture. In fact, let me tell you a story. There was a lady in America, yeah. She got a job, creative director. She creates, all this artistic stuff for that company. She got a mate that they went to school in Nigeria, university, that they did the same course. So she now said, okay, I talk to my friend, Alpha, you don't get job. I never get job. I see deal, boy, waiting the happen. She can't arrange for her own workplace for America. Say, you know what? I think I know that job. I don't get this job. You take this job, you do it for Nigeria. I'm going to pay you half of the money. You don't understand? The guy just enjoy himself for Nigeria. They get paid from America. Half of the salary. She can't get another job, just manager, they collect 50% from the other job. Do you know what happened? This girl went to meet the boss, the manager, and said, "Now me do that job. I live in Nigeria. My friend has not told you about me, but I am the brain behind this thing." Do you know both of them lost that job? Person will give job and person will they give job. You now wonder what were they planning to gain? That's
You
what
know,
tó bá bá tẹnìkan jẹ́.
Nigerians who go abroad. I
Eh?
mean, there was one video I was watching, I think in Germany on TikTok. So the police invaded them and they arrested all of them. They were doing party and they spray money everywhere. I don't know. So they were arrested. And they were saying, we are spending our money. We are spending, it is our money. We worked hard for it. They put all of them inside bullion van. On their word.
You know, have you seen a Nigerian trying to defend the money he stole? Have you seen? Oh, but you will shock you yourself. If you were there when they steal that money, you will pray to God that God just end this word
Who
immediately.
is this Johnny? You are coming here. I'm not. I don't even know. You are saying you have called. I mean, what are you have not even spoken? Nobody. I don't know. People sometimes they are funny. I don't even know you. You come. You have not even spoken. You say you are coming. Were you here before? Oh God, beg. They down first. Me no come bless you be customer. Go on. Like, our matter.
What
There was a get leg.
connect yourself from people? What do you do that a lot? Like you create like a disconnection that don't get too much attached to me. Why do you do that?
Who me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Have they don't mess you up for enemies or what?
You know if you understand.
Because you always say I don't want to be part of
I have
groups.
learned. I have learned the hard way.
Oh,
And the things that I've used to learn, I said keep crippling like innocent, keep coming in front of me like innocent. Same way I was like in my early innocent on social media. I was appreciating everything. I was everything. They will come like that, slowly. But when they want to flare up, you'll be surprised. Beasts. Just let them, let everybody just be. Do what they can do. Don't be attached. Attach, we no want them. They all make a demo.
so how do you tend to achieve a goal if you don't want to get attached?
You know, there's one thing in life, right? At the end of the day, people will let people sort you out for a better quality, for something that they cannot do without, that they always need you for.
Yeah, but those people you have to attach to them now.
Prevent a service to them for free, which they don't need to pay, they don't need to do anything, which they need it. When you make yourself a service to people, and then now anything that's gonna come from them that's gonna distract you, do it with it. That's the principle.
So you give something as in it's like entoba domiswaju atele too.
You see, Yoruba, those are the things that bribing and corruption. Ayé tí ò bá ṣe síbì kan kò lè jẹ́ ń bẹ̀.
And we need to start to attack these adages. I'm tired.
I need to build an institution. If I have some certain money right now, believe me, I'll just build one big, just like Abereket, just something big. It's going to be an institution whereby people are going to come, philosophers, rub minds from different parts of around the world. I mean, I'll just give it out just for free and I'll make myself available there once in a while. Just to help people. People need to be enlightened.
Yeah.
You know, as an old man, as an elderly man, so and I'm receiving pension, retired. So I'll just for my retirement. Yeah, I mean, I'll just have it for retirement.
When I got to this journey, I started with this guy. What's his name? One of these hosts. I can't remember him now. But what got me was this Mohbad story is so close to my story, and
I think there were times you have said you will never come here again.
Yeah, it's an ongoing event. I'm still fighting. People don't know how people are paying.
I said there's been time whereby maybe you have been rude to you, were disrespected here, and you said you will not come here.
No,
maybe
never. Never. Never.
Are you not Lady B, Lady T?
No. I'm Banjizi.
Banjizi. Okay, that one is Lady T. He went, he still come back again. I said, okay, no, well.
You know, so what
that is the service.
This case was exactly what I'm going through. Even though I'm not in the music industry, but it's somewhat in my own industry. But it's the same concept where you have that betrayal of mom, you have betrayal of family, you have betrayal of loved ones. and you actually feel alone. But it takes a strong spirit. You know what? Even though Mohbad was spiritual, I felt his journey was predetermined. Because I don't understand how 15 people will be there and you're meant to buy and nobody said anything. And you all went to a whole show where over 200 people were there and you didn't know that you're going to buy. So I feel that it was predetermined. It was meant to happen. But what he did was to give us evidence, a lot to work with, that this is Nigeria. You know that song, that American song, This is America, where he did a video where you could see, as in they should use Mohbad case as this is Nigeria. Your mom could take 5 million just, to get rid of you. Your so-called virgin of wife might not even do DNA because she's a virgin. Only virgin. Your uncle.
Do you understand? We still have culture where your brother will disvirgin your wife for you.
Papa, what are you talking about? Didn't you see where they said they're going to marry orphans off? People that didn't have parents. They're going to marry them off, 100 of them, to men that they are wicked. They want to be sleeping with people that don't have children. They don't have parents. Those young children, they want to marry them off. Why are they in a rush? Who is in a rush? Is it the man or the girls?
Kolo allow for my brother. Oh my lover. Very soon, oh my lover.
That's not Mohbad.
Yeah, many things. Many things. Prime Boy song.
Oh.
Let me play the song.
I don't listen to Prime Boy song. There's no inspiration for me to listen to Prime Boy.
No. It's still because the guy is not doing the right thing. If he was doing the right thing,
it's not for me. For me.
And people are beginning to make me like him. I'm not used to the guy, but most of my people, they like him so much. And I don't know. Just go on.
Let me tell you what I feel what happened to Mohbad. Obviously, Mohbad got instinct that something was going to happen. He invited his friend that he's not seen in a long while. I saw a video where Prime Boy was like a bodyguard on the stage. It was literally like there on the stage. And I felt that, yes, he wanted someone to be outside of that circle that he did not really know. Even though his wife was part of it, he didn't know that circle. So he needed a friend. And this friend is now meant to come and help him out of this situation. And that is what is on Prime Boy's head. But you can see that they even want to get rid of the witness. They want to kill the witness. They put one head on it. So I think he's not really come out to tell us.
Yeah, hear him.
Kulu allow for my brother. Ileri Oluwa loba. Any shele yi o my lover. Very soon o my lover. She be that yan many things. She be that tell me many gist. Them no know wetin I dey go through. Cause you no tell me you going so soon. Any pagunugu king kadu. Any pakalama go to shoot. Any shele yi for my kuma. So you know mo duro no. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó lọ́mọ tiwa tí wọ́n ti jóná. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ máa wòran. Ìwọ ṣeré, ìwọ kò ṣeré. Iléeṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ṣá ló máa gbà. Iléeṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ṣá ló máa gbà. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé ìka gan kó dọ́gba? Ṣé màá fi bẹ́lẹ̀ mi ìwé jọgbà? Ìwọ ṣeré, ìwọ kò ṣeré. Iléeṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ṣá ló máa gbà. Ó mọ̀ pé ìka gan kó dọ́gba. Olúwa láwù fún my brother. Lérí Olúwa lọ́ba.
Very soon, oh my lover. So very soon, my lover. Thank God you know that very soon you guys will go meet Mohbad.
Well, it's
So,
good. It's good he sang a song, but I'm not even feeling. I didn't get carried with the song, even though
no,
it
it's
was.
because we don't. Their songs are okay. They have but just that what happened is so sad. How they treated a friend, a family, it's not worth it. They don't need to be appreciated. They don't have someone who can guide them to make them understand the consequence of this case and how people feel this case and how people see them. Some people may agree with them, but majority will not agree with them in the long run. Believe me.
No, the thing is, Primer was meant to be the key witness to everything that happened, because he was there before, and he was chased. He was luckily chased home. He was luckily chased home. You understand? And I feel that when he came out first and he said he texted Wumi, that's what actually threw me out of him. Like, how can you have your best friend? You have a fight. You now
And
want to
again,
connect your band.
Mohbad never collaborated song with Prime Boy. I mean, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Could it be that he doesn't know how to sing? Mohbad don't seem like a musician.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the catalog they said Mohbad has, over 100 songs. I'm waiting to see Prime Boy song come out. You can't say he sang with everybody else and his best friend.
Not best friend, please. Childhood friend. It's a two different.
Okay. Who was his best friend?
I don't know, but Mohbad, childhood friend. That's what we can say. Childhood friend is not necessarily your best friend.
I know. I think. Well, in as much as Itu is in danger.
You have many childhood friends, right?
Me?
People you grow together. I mean.
No, they're quite a lot. No, they're quite a lot.
Exactly. So, and that doesn't mean they're your best friends.
Well, the thing is, it needs to come out.
Your best friend right now may not even be your childhood friend.
He needs to come out for his friend anyway.
That's one issue I have for him.
He needs to come out for his friend.
I'm always on him. I don't, because I will not want to be treated this way. I don't treat people this way.
I remember.
I don't see them as human beings, as anything.
You know what I remember?
What, I don't need their money. Someone you're not feeding, you can't, bro. Like, you cannot tell me what to say or not to say. But when did they move? If he behave right, I will talk about him right. How much does he have? Only Prime Boy in.
When did they move into the house that Mohbad got? Was it up to 4 or 5 months? So that means they were all together in the Malian's house. They all knew everything that was going on. And I know that he might not want to talk because his own life is not safe due to the people behind the case. And I feel that this is where everyone's spirit has to come together. It's sad to say that, look, you might think you know someone today, but that person you know might not be able to help you when it's your turn. We might not even hear your story. The only reason why we're hearing Mohbad now is because he's special. You are not special. I am not. Because I've not made a name that made people, influence people all over the world. That's why I said we're not special. We're just here living our life in your own corner. Mohbad never went to America. He was on a billboard. Even his boss has never been on that same billboard.
As things stand now, Mohbad's father would have been the next father of Prime Boy. Like, I mean, on social media, people would have been seeing Mohbad to Prime Boy right now. That he was like this, was like that. There are different ways to do. You don't need to come on the media. Go straight to them, provide information to them, give them, support them in every possible means. That's why I said that this case has been so slow. We'll keep assuming, what if something is done underground? Not shit is done underground. If shit is done underground, we'll be having those informations. We'll be seeing the movement.
Why, bro? The reason why this case is so slow, I never heard that Baba Mohbad went to sleep with another man's wife. Don't you understand the case? This man that came out, don't you understand what he has said?
That Mohbad father slept with someone else's wife?
They slept with Mama Mohbad while he was married to Babalawo.
No, that one's not Babalawo. They have debunked that lies.
Well, why he was married to another man? Even though she said the person was dead. So he has been compromised in the sense that
No. He could. So that we don't spread false narrative. What happened was that Mohbad at a particular point wanted the mother to come back to the dad with the dad. So we don't know how it will. I mean, that affected him. Okay, that they are not together. So he wanted them now that he's beginning to make wave. He wanted both of them to come back at all costs. So and the mother is like the mother was still married at the time to another man. So Mohbad wanted the mother and the father to be knocking, to meet and knock. In fact, they met the first time, they did not knock. Okay. Mohbad was not happy and he didn't give the father money, he said he will not give. So according to the story,
Knock
he
and
made
collect
sure
money.
that the father knock the mother. So then now, what the father was requesting, like to buy one second-hand car, whatever, for like a truck. So at that time, but it's like the mother first told me, but he didn't knock me. He didn't knock me. But I was not saying that, because Mohbad wanted them to come to marry together. So Baba was saying that because when they first meet, why he didn't knock, he was saying that how can I be knocking someone else's wife? Like, this is not supposed to be. You're no longer married to me. Go and divorce your husband. And so it's like she lied to Baba that she's not married, or the man is even dead. It's not there. You understand? I
Were
mean,
you there?
so now maybe that is what you did not understand very well. So it's not about Baba. That was get the information very well.
No, I get.
Imagine someone said that I'm single, I'm not married, whatever, and you see free now, she go knock now. So, I mean, according to Baba, I'm just thinking
What I was trying to derive at is
so now
Baba got emotional.
Again, doggy.
Baba got emotional, and that is what has fought this case till now. There's a lot that the wife said or the ex-wife said that could have been taken up, but because of his own affectionate, which the same thing that his son made, the same mistake, is what he used to cover. This lady said a lot. He even said to the point that he is the one that
don't forget that he said that even when Mama Mohbad said this one, I quote her. Mama Mohbad said this one, I quote her. He used to have menstruation. Baba used to knock her. The Mr. Joseph Ayoba used to knock her. That they like knocking a lot when they were together.
During menstruation?
They never, yes.
Disgusted.
Yes, that they knock, that the man will just be dragging.
No, is that real? Is that true?
The video is available. I mean, she was telling all these anti-justice ladies, they were saying, that even when there's menstruation, she said, yes, I mean, so many countless of time that you cannot understand.
No, I think
you cannot understand.
Papa, I know. Where did you get all that from?
Let me play.
Oh my goodness.
Let me bring it. Where is my second phone? I'm gonna just be talking. I'm gonna play it.
No, it won't be. That won't be possible for us to say.
Did you exaggerate the last?
That's too much.
She's on a period, do menstruation. That is to be blood.
Are you serious?
No, that's disgusting. Don't say that. I don't think he will say it.
He was saying it now.
Exactly. I think Baba is just making a joke out of it.
It reminds me when Mohbad went to knock when they came from the show. It's like the same traits. So is this knocking the main problem of the issue? Because if everyone is knocking and we're not getting justice, it's a bit... Because what I'm thinking is, he got sentimental, that he got attached again to Mama Mohbad, and he didn't want to say some things to hurt her feelings. But she was willing to say everything. She didn't care. But I think it's the same love. That love is so genuine, as in, we have to think about this case critically. What made Mohbad so... people say Kayamata, everything. But sometimes I wake up, he met different men, he met different guys. He did change his circle. Even though, everybody was seeing Malians in his house. You just wonder, you raise a son, you tell him not to fight, but he get bullied until he get killed. Or pie, sorry. That's That's a shocking thing for me, that what is this life all about? If you're waiting to see the success of your own generation that you've created, and someone is just willing to cut it short without even thinking about your own feelings, it's really sad. It's really sad, and we don't know the future. We don't even know our next step. And the world itself we're living right now is so dangerous that we are not even facing the world. We're facing Nigeria. I'm sure people who are still looking at Israel that is bombing everywhere is still the same Israel that they read in the Bible and everything. I think we'll have to start thinking critically and save ourselves for all these men that just give you narrative. All ye that follow, you know something that shocks me.
This is you see, this is about 30 minutes, but you will hear a lot. If you don't mind, let me play it. Okay, she'll say all of these things. And the same way Mohbad father spoke. Okay, that's why I like to hear from both sides. Everything Mohbad father was saying, everything the brother came to say, Bogele saying. This woman also said her own part of the story. When you hear both sides, you'll be able to know what is true. Let me play it. Listen. This was December. She had this interview on TikTok. They bring her, just like how they bring him Babato.
Go first. God favor. Do you want to go first? Do you know how to speak Yoruba?
I'm gonna forward it. Let me forward it. Is it audible enough? English, I'm going to translate to you guys. Promise, when she get to the menstruation part of it, I'm going to translate to you guys. I want to let you guys to hear this. Just keep listening.
Okay. Ṣé ilẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ pé Benji ṣe fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ lọ ni?
Jẹ́ kí n sáré màá kọ́kọ́ béèrè so màá dẹ̀ fi ìdúró.
Okay. Ọjọ́ yín ní ariwo ẹ̀jọ́ ẹ mú fẹ́fẹ́ fóònù sí ariwo kan a má bàa gbàrà wà lákòókò. Direct ni wọ́n pè wọ́n.
Okay, sorry. Ẹ kálẹ̀ mọ́mí promise. Ẹ kálẹ̀. Àní firú ẹ̀ gbà. Gbogbo wa tá a dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé kó lè níyàn. Jẹ́rí ìbéèrè kan tí mi kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ béèrè nílé. Báwo ni ìhà wo ni Wùnmí kọ sí yín ní ìyàwó ọmọ yín? Ṣé lóòótọ́ dẹ̀ ni Wùnmí jẹ́ ìyàwó ọmọ yín? Because ọmọ kan sọ pé kò fẹ́ kò ṣe kò bá jẹ́ ṣe pé kìíní kan. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ bá wa clear àárín yẹn normal.
All right. Now, they're asking her, because the irrelevant area I'm going to be interpreting, because we don't forget. They're asking her, please clarify to her. People are saying woman is not married to your son, Mohbad. Please help us clarify that, please. But I think she's going to fly, go to something else again. She's not consistent. So that's the question they ask her. They want her to clarify whether Wunmi and Mohbad are married.
Ìgbà tí Liam tàbí Liam tí Liam ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pé 41 days òyìnbó àti òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ di ọ̀rẹ́.
And she has also been consistent on some certain things. We have to take note of those things. Okay? She said she and Wunmi are not enemy. but they were not close. Okay, like begin to tell each other things that are ongoing. That Wunmi was very close to Baba. Wunmi was not close to her. And until Wunmi gave birth, when Liam was exactly 41 days in his naming ceremony, that was when, I mean, she went to Wunmi, she cried. I'm gonna play it. She cried. She said, "Now you are giving birth to, you are a woman like me. I mean, we can't be distant from ourselves. No matter what you've heard about me, I'm not this, I'm not that. Let's be close." From that 41 days of Liam, then they became friends. Let me continue because I've heard it before.
ṣùgbọ́n wọn ròyìn òní ọkọ mi kò fi àyè sílẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ mi àti ìyàwó ọmọ mi láti bá mi ṣe. ṣùgbọ́n gbà tí ìyá mi pé 41 days mo kúrò ní Kòròdú mo lọ bá torí mo ní pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣọlọ́run ò gbọ́ àdúrà mi mọ́ yìí wọ́n pọ̀ ẹ̀yìn ọmọ mi sí wọ́n tún pọ̀ ẹ̀yìn ìyàwó ọmọ mi sínú wọn ò jẹ́ kí wẹ̀ fún Liam bó ṣe wà yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá. ilẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa sanwó orí kí ọmọ mi máa sanwó ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ kó máa sanwó ìyàwó ẹ̀ èmi àti Wunmi ò kì í sọ lọ́rọ̀ bọ́ gbogbo àyẹn pa kì í sọ lọ́rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n èmi kò mọ̀ yìí pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀lé àbá ṣe láyè àṣepapọ̀ ni mo bí ọmọ mi náà fẹ́ ṣe introduction wọ́n ní jù wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan-an ló sọ fún mi tẹ́ bá ṣe introduction tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá sọ fún mi ẹ máa rí nǹkan tí màá ṣe fún yín ó jẹ́ ìlú sí tí mo ṣe síbẹ̀ tó náà ti ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ló fún mi. pàtó bí ọmọ mi dẹ́ pé ní àtúntò.
You heard what she said, and she's gonna repeat it again, not just once. That Mohbad father never paid dowry on her. That they were just husband and wife living. Like she got pregnant, she was living, and she didn't want the same thing to happen between Mohbad and Wunmi. Okay. She didn't want the same, all this church. She didn't want the same thing to happen between Mohbad and Wunmi. Okay. So now, so she advised, 1 minute, let this not stop.
Hello, what happened? There's no network or what?
All right. Let me.
Èmi ni mo pè pé ó ń má kò ṣe àwò fáì ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kó sanwó orí ọmọ yìí kì í ṣe kó ń bá mi ṣe o kò bá mi ṣe o nǹkan tó bá fi gbà sanwó orí ẹ̀ má fẹ́ yàwó sára pé wùmí bá mi ṣe wùmí ò bá mi ṣe nǹkan tó tún wá bí ọmọ yẹn tán wọn jẹ́ kí wẹ̀ fún ìyá wọn wọn ní àjẹ́ mi.
So mọ́mì ẹni sùúrù ìkan tẹ́ ń tẹ̀ láti sọ fún wa ni pé tẹ́ ń sọ nísìn ni pé at a point Wùmí ò bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ right bàbá Mohbad ò jẹ́ kí Wùmí bá yín ṣe right ìkan tẹ́ wọn ò jẹ́ kó bá yín ṣe.
Tí àwọn apẹ́ 41 days mo mú gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra mo wá lọ bá a wọ́n ní Wùmí òun náà sì bímọ kí yẹn ṣe bí ọmọ ló gbé lọ́wọ́ yẹn níwájú ọba tí wọn kì í pè jẹ́ irọ́ tó máa jíyìn fún lọ́jọ́ ìkẹyìn ọmọ yẹn bú sí èrò ké onímọ̀mí oníṣẹ́ láti jọ ọjọ́ yìí kí ló dé fún ìwà bá òun bó ti yẹ ẹ̀sìpẹ́ẹ̀tì pé kí n pè òun láti jọ yìí ipò òun mọ̀ bí òun ṣe lè pè mí ó ní gbogbo ìmọ̀ tí òun wò sí mi pé kí n jọ pé kó ti dájú pé kóun máa ṣe fún mi nìyẹn èmi ṣe ń ṣe fún mi.
So Mama said that she and Wunmi were not friends. 41 days after Liam was born, she went to meet Wunmi and she told her, "You are also giving birth. You are a woman." You see, then Wunmi cried and said, "Mama, why didn't you come to me all this while?" And then Wunmi now said, "Mama, I'm sorry. However, I have been behaving to you. It's Mohbad's father that has taught me to behave like that to you." And then she cried, she wept, and then they became friends and close friends.
Wọ́n ní kí ni mo ṣe ó ní mi ṣe kankan mo ní ìná mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́njọ́ yẹn mo wá pé fọ́sùn mi mo wá ṣàlàyé fún fọ́sùn mi wọ́n àti mi jọ sọ̀rọ̀ kò yẹ kágbára ojú mi ara mi gbóná ṣùgbọ́n àkọ́bí mi tọ́ pé mo ní fẹ́ lọ bá dáàdì ẹ̀ torí mi fún mi ó ní pé kí n sọ kí n gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ fún mi kí n pe dáàdì tó ṣàlàyé fún wọn tó bá ṣe pé lọ́rí òní pa. Ọmọ mi ló wá sọ fún mi pé kí n má tíráyè àkọ́bí mi ó ní tó bá tún gba ọ̀nà mi yọ sí mi ńkọ́ wọ́n á mú mọ́ra ń tọ́sí fún mi mo mú mọ́ra mo gbà pé everything torí pé mo fẹ́ gé ìyàwó mi àti àwọn ọmọ mi ìgbà yẹn ni àti Wùmí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ di ọ̀rẹ́.
So lẹ́yìn 41 days lẹ́yìn àti Wùmí di ọ̀rẹ́ ìgbà tó fẹ́ ṣe introduction gan wọn ò fẹ́ pè yín sí kò fẹ́ pọ̀ wọn fẹ́ sọ fún yín ẹ ká mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ wá challenge wọn pé tí wọn bá sọ fún yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí gbà ọmọ mi sọ fún èmi o ọmọ mi sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún èmi ṣùgbọ́n Wùmí àti bàbá ọkọ ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n mi ò jẹ́ fún àárín wọn ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣàmọ̀ pé mi ṣáàyè mo ní ọmọ mi wọ́n máa sọ fún mi gbogbo ṣé o mọ̀ pé mi ni mo bí ọmọ mi láti ilẹ̀ àkí ń ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ o ní àti Wùmí àkí ń ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ òun àti bàbá Mohbad ní ọ̀rẹ́ láti ilẹ̀ àkí ń ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ tí Wùmí náà bá ń gbọ́ pé tó bá wà àbí tó bá wù máa gbọ́ 41 days ìyá èmi àti èmi dẹ́yìn mo lọ bá gbọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà torí kan wọ́n ti fún mi gbẹ́.
Again, you guys are hearing. Okay, you have to hear stories from both sides before you conclude. That makes you healthy. Okay, 41 days after Liam was given, and Wunmi, she went to meet Wunmi because she felt like she's older, and if Wunmi is not coming, I must go and meet Wunmi, and had to become Wunmi's friend, and so that's it. That Wunmi was just friend to Baba and not to her, and Baba was using Wunmi. Baba was telling Wunmi that she's a witch, saying bad things to Wunmi, and then Wunmi was treating her that way.
Torí pé nǹkan tó ní pé kó ṣe nǹkan tó sọ pé ló ń ṣe ìgbà tó ti pè mí ní àjẹ́ tó pè mí fún ọmọ mi ní àjẹ́ fọ́bíìsì tó máa ń gbèjà ní ló fi kú yẹn. wọ́n ti bọ́ pé ọmọ mi àjẹ́ ni mí ọmọ mi pè mí ó pè ẹ̀gbọ́n ló sọ pé ṣé ó rárí wà ní ìrì alájẹ olùkọ́ ní pé kò ń ṣàlàyé fún ṣùgbọ́n mi ò gbogbo àwọn ọjọ́ tó yẹn tí mo rìn gan bí mo ẹjọ́ ń rò.
Ó yé mi. Ok, mọ́mì mo fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín kẹ́lómi tó bá yín sọ ìrìn àjò 10 years àánú sí mọ́mì yẹn ṣe lè ṣàlàyé fún wa ṣé lóòótọ́ 10 years lẹ fi kúrò àti pé gbogbo ìgbà tẹ́ fi lọ ní 10 years yẹn ṣé ẹ rí àwọn ọmọ lóòótọ́ àní ṣé ẹ dẹ̀ gbìyànjú láti rí ọmọ yín rárá ní gbogbo 10 years.
Tell us about the 10 years àánú sí mọ́mì.
10 years yẹn tó wọ́n fi sọ inú mi ti ẹ̀sìn tó kọrin yẹn kan ṣé orin yẹn wá jáde báyìí torí ní 20 ọdún ọdún máa ń gbóná èmi 10 years kò rí mi tó tọ́ o bẹ́ẹ̀ni àtọmọ mi ń sọ̀rọ̀ 10 years yẹn lọ́dẹ̀ tí wọ́n pa ó tún rí mi torí mo máa ń wá wọn lọ sí àbúrò nígbà tí wọ́n ń gbé àbúrò ìgbà tí ọmọ mi wọ skul èmi tó bá ti ń bọ̀ ní èmi ni màá sọ gbọ́mìsì ti kú ó ti di òkú ọ̀run èmi ló máa pè ṣùgbọ́n àdéhùn ti wà láàárín èmi àti ọmọ mi pé bàbá òun ò gbọdọ̀ mọ̀ ipò òun máa ń pè mí o tóun bá ti padà sílé kí n má pè òun mọ́ kò dẹ̀ sí tó bá ti padà sílé kò sí bí mo ṣe lè pè kò ní gbé kọ̀ mí mọ́. ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ní Michael ló ń pèsè owó sí i tóun tó ti dòkú ọ̀run kó wá gbé ìjà níjà tó bá ṣe pé rọ́ ni mò ń pa. èmi rí àwọn ọmọ mi o ìbùkún àti fọ́ọ̀mìsì ọmọ wa bá níbi tí mò ń gbé ọmọ wa lọ lídé lọ́dọ̀ mi. àdúrà ọ̀dọ̀ mi ni àdúrà ọ̀dọ̀ girama mi ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá mi ni àdúrà ń gbé wọ́n wá jí àdúrà mú lọ́dọ̀ mi ni ìbùkún àti promise ni bàbá wọn ń gbé wọn jí àdúrà mú. ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan ti ó dìjà láàrin fámìlì ó dìjà láàrin bàbá àti ìyá mi ó dìjà láàrin èmi gan torí bàbá mi sọ fún mi pé kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbàdúrà yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi ìgbà tó máa gbàdúrà lọ lọ́wọ́ mi mo wá lọ bá bàbá mi pé ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbàdúrà lọ́wọ́ mi bàbá mi wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé mi nígbà òun ni ó jẹ́
Okay, now. Sorry. Okay, now. But nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń sọ, mo ní láti, oh my God, why to fi cut? Anyway, I think I'm gonna call her back. Yeah. I don't know. Eh?
Didn't you hear what the woman is saying? She needed to take care of Adura. Baba has taken a blessing and Mohbad, so she needed to take care of Adura, but they came to steal Adura. They stole Adura. You see? That they stole Adura from her.
bàbá mi ló máa fi yé mi pé àwọn tó bá pẹ́ tó bá yà àwọn ọmọ máa mọ̀ mí. kò ṣe pé bàbá promise ò ká mi mọ́ ibi kankan o ọlọ́run máa ṣe ìdájọ́ o.
kọ̀ọ̀kan yín mọ́ neighbor.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbèjà ni o.
ẹ má bínú wọn ò ká yín neighbor yín.
Okay. She said the case of the neighbor, I think I forwarded it, I didn't hear more of it. The case of the neighbor that they are saying that she went to knock with a neighbor, okay, that there's nothing like that the man didn't cut him in action, like the man didn't cut him, like in action. So.
Kànímọ́ ìkọ̀kọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ọlọ́run ló máa gbèjà ní ẹ̀rí gbèjà ní mà. Ọlọ́run lọ́ba ẹlẹ́sàn ń fàyàláyà ó máa dá fún òkú promise ó máa dá fún èmi àti. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tí mo fèsì sí mo ti fèsì láti Genesis ni o.
Mama too has been facing all of these things. Látàyè Genesis have been dealing with frenemies. Mama too is in. Mama too is in.
Torí mo ti gbà pé mo ti dẹ̀yìn àti àwọn ọmọ yẹn àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ òun ọkùnrin yẹn wọ́n ti wá dé nígbà tí mo ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbúrò rẹ̀. Nígbà tí mo rí bí ìjẹ́ níbi gan-an sílẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ mi bí ìjẹ́ níbi ìjìyà sílẹ̀ fún wọn. Gbogbo tí wọ́n yìí ṣe fún mi pátápátá èmi dáríjì torí kì í ṣe òun ló ṣe fún mi. Nǹkan tó kọ ní pé kó ṣe fún mi yẹn tí bàbá promise mi kò ṣe fún mi. Tí promise náà dẹ̀ mú. Ìgbà tí ìyàtọ̀ ọmọ yẹn wá sọ̀rọ̀ ó sọ fún ọmọ yẹn lójú mi pé ṣé mo sọ pé mọ́ ìyẹn kì í ṣe rí yàn. Mi ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan fún mi. Ìgbàdé ìṣàmì kó má tọ́jú mi ṣá kí n ò ṣe fún ọmọ mẹ́fà.
Okay. ìyá mọ́mì kókè ẹ má bínú ìrìn àjò yín pẹ̀lú Daddy Promise kí ló dé tẹ́ fi kúrò nílé wọn like kí ló fàjà gangan kí ló gbé yín kúrò báwo kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan.
ẹ ti mà ẹ ṣe nǹkan tó gbé mi kúrò níbi ọkọ ní agídí ọkọ mi burú èmi ò jẹ́ kúrò èmi má bí ọkọ mi ni gbogbo òtún fọkùnrin láyè torí bàbá mi àti ìyá mi ò jà lójú mi rí. àti bí ìrìn àjò yẹn ṣe rí nìyẹn tó bá ti ń bá mi jà mo máa ń ké ni mo máa ń sunkún ó ti máa ń kọ́mọ jù ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ló sọ fún mi pé tí ọkọ mi bá ti ń bá mi jà pé kí n má máa sunkún mọ́.
So, like Mohbad father used to fight with her. When they fight, then she's gonna cry aloud, cry a lot after fighting with Mohbad father. So now, one of Mohbad father's friend advised her that whenever Mohbad father fight with you again, don't cry anymore. So then they teach her what to do.
tó bá ti bá mi jà máa fi ní ta ìyàwó wọn máa fi ní fọ́ọ̀mù ìta ìyàwó ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣe pé mi nìyẹn torí kò tẹ́ ti fẹ́ lọ sọ fún torí pé bàbá mi ti ní pé kí n má fẹ́ mi ò lè lọlé lọ rojọ́ mi ìgbélé lọ rojọ́ rí ìjọ tí mo wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé mi ò gé mọ́ ìjọ ni mo ti ní ọ̀tá mo ti di ọ̀tá láti ọ̀jẹ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni wípé gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí mo bá ṣe láyé mi Joseph Aloba ìwọ ni mo máa ń ṣe fún o èmi ni mo máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ o ìwọ kọ́ mi máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ o torí olùbọ́ síta òun parọ́ mọ́ ilé ìta mi tí mo lè di ọmọ mẹ́ta fún ẹ. mo máa ń nu agolo ní bẹ́ẹ̀kì ni bẹ́ẹ̀kì mo ti máa ń nu agolo bẹ́ẹ̀dì mo máa ń gba owó ní Saturday 335.
So she used to work in the bakery and she get paid 3,500 naira at the time. I mean, it's a long time ago, okay? I don't know, maybe in 2000, so on the 19th. Yes. So she used to clean, this thing like that, this pan that they used in producing bread, butter, whatever. She used to clean those things and get money paid every weekend. And she said she was the one that used to work and take care of Mohbad father at the time.
wọ́n torí pé mi ìwé náà ti wá ṣàgídí mi kí pé ìbẹ́ mọ́ wọ́n lè bá mi yọjú oṣù kan tó bá bá mi yọjú oṣù kan gan wọ́n máa ní kí ìbùkún fọ́ọ̀tù wọn mi gbogbo ẹ̀rọ ata ni mò ń lò tọ́lá fún mi ìbùkún yẹn ni màá dìrí fà fún bọ́ọ̀dù.
Okay, so and that Mohbad father also bought like a machine for her. The machine is the machine is used to grind pepper. All right, and so a raw ata. So the machine is used to grind pepper, and so she is paying to Mohbad father for using the machine. Just like if you buy a car for me and I'm using that car for taxi, okay. Now let me say I am Papariano. Okay, I'm married to a very rich woman. Okay, so let's say this woman now buys a taxi for me, use it for taxi. So and now I'm delivering to my wife. So in this case, Mohbad father bought like a machine of those days now, which they used to do pepper, all of these things, ground pepper. So every weekend, she's gonna deliver to the man the portion. So because sometimes Mohbad father will fight her and they will be malice, they won't speak for long, and so she has to pay Mohbad father through blessing, through their firstborn. So at a particular day, she refused to pay that money that she used to pay. She used the money to go and make her hair, buy clothes, and do some things. Just listen, we are getting there.
ṣùgbọ́n ní ọjọ́ sátọ̀dé ní ọjọ́ yẹn mi ò wá kó 35 yẹn sílẹ̀ ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò bẹ̀bẹ̀ mọ́ àjọ wo àwa mi ò bẹ̀bẹ̀ kí mọ́ 35 tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ìdílẹ́fà fún owó iṣẹ́ mi ní ìdílẹ́fà fún ọ mo mú 35 yẹn mo lọ ṣe ohun ọ̀rẹ́ mi kọ́ fẹ́ ṣe òkú yẹn mo lọ fi owó yòókù mo lọ fi aṣọ ibi tí problem ti dé gangan ni wọn.
that the problem come from money. It was money disagreement whereby she didn't pay Mohbad father the money that she's supposed to pay for the machine that was bought to her, and so she didn't pay the money, $3 or maybe they did that day money maybe like $30, whatever. At that time it was huge. Okay, she didn't pay that money, and so Mohbad father, like, I mean, I had to chastise her. That was where all the problems started. Okay, if you have any question, just keep your question. You're gonna ask me, and I'm gonna break it more down because I've watched this before. I've watched it 2-3 times. So I'm just want her to talk about the menstruation when she said that even when she has menstruation, they used to knock. Fuck. So listen, please.
Wọ́n sọ yí pé àwọn ká mi mọ́ ibì kan irọ́ ló pa o ẹlẹ́dàá mi máa bí ẹ léèrè níbi tó bá wà òkú promise máa dá fún mi àti ẹnìkan ló wà nínú ilé mi ọmọ kékeré ló kéré sí mi ṣùgbọ́n mú mi bí ẹ̀gbọ́n nínú ọmọ gàjọ ń ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ mọ̀ ìlú mi ni ìyàwó ọmọ kiri ni wá ṣá ọjọ́ náà ti máa ń jẹun máa fún wọn lóúnjẹ wá fún ọkọ ẹ̀ wá travel èmi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò dáa níwájú ọlọ́run bá láàyè èmi wá sí oúnjẹ fún ọkọ ẹ̀ wá gbé fún kí wọ́n ṣàmà jẹun lọ́dọ̀ mi ṣọ́ọ̀bù náà máa ń dúró sí.
She interchanged a word there. Actually, she has a friend that a neighbor. She's talking about that a neighbor. That story when they say she went to knock by the neighbor, just like they say Wunmi is going to knock, with the neighbor as well. So they say she too, she used to go and she went to knock by the neighbor, and that she said she didn't know that it was a bad thing, but that there was a woman that was from her town, from the same place. So the woman traveled, and the woman and her husband used to eat from her. Okay. So when the woman who is her friend traveled, she now cooked. She went to give it to the man in the room of the man. So she didn't know that was a bad thing. It's like Mohbad father caught her when she come. Imagine that, your wife cooked and went to serve your neighbor, your neighbor's room. And you caught her there. She just went to serve her food. So what are good neighbors for? You eat together.
Kò dẹ̀ rí mi ní ibi kankan ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ta gbogbo èrú nìyẹn torí pé mi ò bẹ̀bẹ̀ ní ọdún yẹn lọ́hùn èmi náà ṣàdédé èmi bẹ̀bẹ̀ pé torí pé.
That after Baba Mohbad saw her there, that she was not caught doing anything after all, like she went to give food to the neighbor. So, and she did not beg because the friend of Mohbad father has told her not to beg no matter what. She should stop begging and should act strong. So that day too, she refused to beg. She acted like Jezebel.
Mi ò ṣe mi ò ní tó bẹ́ẹ̀ níwájú ọlọ́run bàlá yìí ṣùgbọ́n dájú mi ò ṣàdédé náà níjọ́ yẹn náà ìyá tó máa fi jẹ mí náà wà tó fi jẹ mí ìyá mi ò bẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ torí tó máa parọ́ mọ́ mi náà ni àdìwọ́ àbẹ̀ òun.
Can you guys be tapping on the screen?
Bàbá mi ìyá mi ṣá ìró pásítọ̀ ó lọ sí pásítọ̀ èmi ni mo rán lọ sí skul tó fẹ́ máa lọ bá ṣó ń gbọ́ mi.
Now she's making another emphatic statement that she sent Mohbad father to school because she was hard working at the time, that the man went to school of theology, okay, let me like missionary school of theology to learn about God, pastoral stuff like that. So she was the one who sent Mohbad father to school, and she's hitting her chest. I sent you to go and learn about the church, whatever you are doing right now. I sent you there. Okay. She called the person name in Baba Diara place. She was the one who paid. They did everything. Yes. She said, but that doesn't mean anything because we are husband and wife, so I can do anything for my husband.
tí wọ́n wọ́n lọ sí skul kò sí ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run mẹ́ta kò sí wọ́n gba àdúgbò bá mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí ni gẹ́gẹ́ máa ṣe inú àní ọkọ àti ìyàwó tẹ̀gbọ́n táàbúrò náà máa ń pè wá mo mà láìkì ọkọ mi náà láìkì mi o ṣùgbọ́n lóṣù ṣàṣe wo àárín yẹn kò sí ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn ìránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run mẹ́ta bẹ̀wọ̀n ó jẹ́ ẹ̀nà bàbá mi.
And she said that they used to love themselves so much, like people even to an extent call them brothers and sisters, that she loved her husband and her husband loved her so much.
Ìyá mi wá ìyàwó ọwọ́ jẹ́ kí ìyá mi ẹbí torí ìyá bàbá mi ti sọ fún ìyá mi pé ìgbà tí mo ti bí ìbùkún ìgbé tí wọ́n lọ gba ìbùkún lọ́wọ́ mi ṣùgbọ́n ìyá mi ò gbà pé ṣọ́mọ bàbá fọkọ kiri púpọ̀ fún mi sílẹ̀ káwọn mo ti dàgbà rẹ̀ nígbà mi ò bá mi ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mi ò bílẹ̀mù ìyá mi ò lè bílẹ̀mù bàrá mi kò sẹ́ni tó mọ ọ̀la ṣùgbọ́n ìyá mi ò fẹ́ kí lọ máa ṣe oògùn mo ṣe bí ọmọ mẹ́ta síbẹ̀ nínú ìyá nínú wàhálà kò síṣẹ́ wọn ni mi ò tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yìí èmi promise tẹ́ ń wò yẹn èmi máa ń pọ̀ kiri bàtà ni mo ta oúnjẹ ọkọ mi ló máa ń gbowó ọkọ mi ló máa bá mi gúnyàn oúnjẹ ni mo ń tà ó ra ẹ̀rọ fún mi fún ara mi mo jẹ gbá ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
She said they joined money together, that Mohbad's father used to rent she rented a shop for herself. Mohbad's father bought her like a machine which was using to grind pepper, and she used to put Mohbad, because Mohbad was very small, she used to back her, to put her behind her back and carry Mohbad everywhere, all around, wherever she is going. So yeah. And that she used to sell food at the time. And Mohbad's father used to pound yam, like that, this kind of food where you have pounded yam and soup. So the man will be doing the pounding of the yam, and then she will do the soup, then they will be selling it. So at that time, she was also sending Mohbad's father to school to go and learn how to become pastor, so that Mohbad's father can preach to the public. Now.
Okay, mommy, ṣé lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n fi àdá gbogbo ẹ̀ fi lé yín jáde ni?
Mo lè parọ́ mọ́ Joseph Alọ́ba, ó sọ fún mi gan, ó lọ ra bacchus tí mo bá parọ́ mọ́ ẹ fàyàlàyà kó ta fún mi o. Ó lọ ra bacchus ó jẹ́ fi wọ̀n mí, pé tí wọ́n bá fi mú tán, máa fi dùn mí. Mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan, kì í ṣe Yorùbá, Ìgbò ni.
Okay. So now, is it true that they said Mohbad's father chased you out with cutlass, with knife from your husband's house? And then she said she's not going to lie, she's going to say the truth, that at that particular day, when all those things were happening, promiscuous, when they were in that shenanigans, the Mohbad's father went to buy a drink called Bacchus, alcoholic in nature, that if I finish drinking this, okay, I'm going to stab you to death.
Ó da ẹrù síta ní ọjọ́ yẹn. Alẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn mi ò lè sùn. Ṣọ́ọ̀bù ni mo lọ sápamọ́ sí. Èmi jẹ́ ni mo máa ń gbálẹ̀. Mo lè sọ pé àwọn ọmọ mi máa jí gbálẹ̀. Ibi tí wọ́n sá sí, tí mo ti jáde, mo lọ yọjú wo àwọn ọmọ mi. Bí mo ti mọ̀ pé tí ń gbálẹ̀, ibi tó ti mú mi lé nìyẹn tó fẹ́ gún mi pa. Mo ti ẹ̀ tó sá lọ gan, mo ṣì wà ládùúgbò yẹn fún.
Tell me, what is that she didn't say in this interview about the blood? I think it's in this interview about the menstruation, right? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know.
Yes, about the blood, Papa. No.
ṣùgbọ́n kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún ìfihàn mẹ́ta ṣùgbọ́n láti jẹ́ kó máa yé mi pé ó máa sọ pé mi lè rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ìlú náà dẹ̀ gbà ṣùgbọ́n níta mo gbàdúrà ó máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá sí kò jẹ́ kí n rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn tó tọ́ o ṣùgbọ́n mo ti mú àdúrà lọ o àdúrà máa sí kì gan á ní kí wọ́n wá sí ládàá díẹ̀ kí n fi gbé lórí ìyá mi á yẹn tí ẹ̀rọ ìpò làwọn ti fẹ́ rí ṣé ìgbà ẹ̀rí kan kó lọ bá bàbá ẹ̀ ọ̀sítà lóyìn tí wọ́n fi àbòrò tán lọ pé àti mo tọ́ gbàdúrà ó wá ó lọ náà wò lówó aṣàtọ́jú àdúrà ẹgbẹ́ kan gbọ́ sọ pé tàdúrà yẹn bá kú pípé màá gbà ẹ̀sẹ̀ rẹ̀ tààrà lò lọ síta tàdúrà yẹn bá kú ó sọ fún yàrá pé yàrá mi máa gbà ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé àdúrà yẹn náà ṣé irú nǹkan tí dáàdi promise ṣe kò jọ èmi lójú àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà náà kò fà lọ́ọ́ ru ẹrù ẹlẹ́rù sórí tọ́pà sí wọn lọ́wọ́ àdúrà yẹn bọ̀ ó sọ fún fẹ́ẹ́ pé ọmọ àlè ni ipò tó bá ti pé ọdún kan ó máa kú ìwọ̀n tó bá ṣe pé ọmọ òun ni kò ní kú.
That Mohbad father had accused Adura to be a bastard child, like that is from outside wedlock. That Mohbad father has said Adura will not last more than 1 year. If he's a bastard, that is going to die. Because in their family, if you bring bastard child, the child is going to die. But thank God that today Adura didn't die. That shows Adura is not a bastard.
Yes.
So, since Mohbad father had called Adura bastard before, so if he comes out and call Liam, that Wumi's child, a bastard today, that's not gonna, be any difference because I'm used to him.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí nìyẹn.
Tó bá pe ìyáàmù ilé ọmọ àlè lẹ́yìn, ìyáàmù kì í ṣọmọ àlè o. Bàbá promise wọn pé ìyáàmù kì í ṣọmọ àlè. Ṣùgbọ́n kò fẹ́ sí ìyà jẹ wá ni, ṣùgbọ́n náà máa gbèjà wa jà. Máa fà ìyáàmù kì í ṣọmọ àlè. Èmi àti wọn kì í ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ fẹ́. Òun ló ṣe omi fún ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún tó fi lóyún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ìgbà tó ti lóyún gan, lẹ́tà ni wọ́n tún ṣàlàyé yẹn fún mi o. Ó lọ lé ọjọ́ mẹ́ta nínú ilé wọn.
That it was Mohbad father who prayed for Wumi to become pregnant, who did water, spiritual, whatever for him, for Wumi, and that Wumi went to spend 3 days in Mohbad father's house when he got pregnant. So he was the one who made all of these things possible for the girl to be pregnant. Why is she saying that child is a bastard?
Ìgbà tó dídì ìyáàmù yẹn ó ní kó má jẹ́ kí n wẹ̀ fún bí àjẹ́ ni mí. Ó ní ìyáàmù yẹn ló máa ra kó sí òun tó ń bá kú.
And that when they give birth to Liam, they said the father said that let this woman not come close to the child because she is a witch. And that when Mohbad father is going to die in the future, it is Liam that will buy the casket that will be used to bury Mohbad father.
Òun ló pe pásítọ̀ tó sọmọ lórúkọ. Nǹkan tí àwọn àti sísè àwọn kì í ṣe ọ̀tá ara wọn o. Daddy promise. Ó sọ fún mo níwọ̀n náà bímọ obìnrin o. Èmi náà jẹ́ bímọ obìnrin mi yíwú àìkálẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ mi o. Torí Ọlọ́run máa bí mi. Ìgbésẹ̀ kan gbẹ̀sán burúkú lára àwọn ọmọ mi. Wọ́n àti bàbá Mohbad wọn kì í ṣe ọ̀tá o. Nǹkan tó díjà wọn lẹ̀ ní owó òkú wọn. Mi ò sọ fọ́ tiẹ̀ o.
She said they are not used to be, that Mohbad father and Wumi are friends. But what caused their initial fight was at the day of naming, when they needed to name Mohbad's child, that is Liam, when they needed to name him, I gave him a name. There was a ceremony. So the money that was made in that ceremony was what caused fight in sharing accountability. She said there are two things that caused their fight, that she's not supporting anybody, she's being fair. That the money for naming ceremony, there was a very big chaos at the time. And also placenta, there was a big chaos. That two things is what she know that caused problem between Wumi and Baba Mohbad.
Okay, lóòótọ́, mommy, so lóòótọ́ ni owó ìkómọ àti placenta dájà lẹ̀ lóòótọ́, Wumi ò parọ́, kò ṣe pé Wumi fi parọ́.
Wumi ò parọ́ o, tí náà bí mo kiri o, ọmọ máa bí nílé rè o. Èmi gbọ́ wò kó mọ yẹn, nǹkan tó dájà lẹ̀ ní àárín wọn, ìyẹn after ká ṣe é nìtàn nǹkan tó dájú àlẹ́ nìyẹn o mi ò dé mo dé dá sí náà ṣùgbọ́n promise wọ́ọ̀nù mi torí mo sì gbèjà bàbá ẹ̀ torí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ti ṣọ àbáyọ̀ yàn nínú ilé promise ní ọjọ́ yìí mo sì wá sí ilé promise.
They said that issue of money became chaotic, like how to share the money, the accountability about the money that was used that was made in the naming ceremony. She didn't get involved, but she was watching the drama. That is Mohbad's father. See, guys, this is one good thing about this place. Now we are hearing from the both sides balance. We have heard Mohbad's father's story. We have heard that of the uncle of Mohbad's father. Now we are hearing from the mother. You see, this is balance. That's what we do. Okay, we are for judge from Mohbad. We must not pick side. We must get informations and then see for ourselves as people who wish well. Okay, we should be well-wishing people, not witches and witchcraft.
ìyàrá ẹ̀ máa ń jókòó sí ìlà àtọmọ mi torí ọmọ ìyá àwọn yẹn náà èmi náà pé tí ìfẹ́ kí kọ́kọ́ ṣe ọmọ yẹn ìfẹ́ kí kọ́kọ́ ṣe tí kọ́kọ́ máa lọ ṣe ọ̀tẹ̀ ọmọ ayé mi ni mo pa èmi náà fọwọ́ kàn.
Hello, Papa, before you go forward. What you interpreted was wrong. It is not the money made from the naming ceremony, but the money that made for the naming ceremony, not the one that was made. Like Baba was asking for money for himself did the naming ceremony in his own house. Not the money after the ceremony that was made.
Now, how can money? Okay. Did anybody say so? Where did you get that information?
Yeah. From here now, also from Baba, that he wanted to collect money to do our own ceremony in his own place with our friends.
Wait. Baba said he wanted to have the ceremony done in his own house as the firstborn of his son. Okay, but he was denied. Okay. Baba didn't tell us that money caused any fight.
There is money. Wait, Paparano, he said that he was asking for 250 or so, but they gave him maybe 100 or 150.
To do what now? That should be after the ceremony.
To settle our own friends. That since they are not coming, that she should just make things for them and do the party there on his.
That is what they are doing. That is not good on the side of Baba now. Why should they be saying so?
That is it now. Go back to that voice.
Your son is doing naming ceremony. You need money to pay your own friends. Is that because Mohbad is too rich? I don't understand.
No.
You're not mixing up things.
That's I said rewind it back a little bit.
Let's start with Toto. Let me bring people up. Let's start with Toto. Oh yeah. Send request. Ever
No, but hold on. Let me explain to you. Okay. When you give birth to the first grandchild, okay, your firstborn, okay, it is expected that you do the naming in your father's house.
Sure.
It's not compulsory. It is not all that compulsory, okay, but it's a mark of honor. Okay, the first one, you will do it in your father's house. Subsequently, you can be doing it in your own house subsequently, all right? So, apparently, Baba was expecting that that naming will be done in Ikorodu. And obviously, Baba may not be able to afford the money for all the paparazzi. Do you understand? So, you can ask from the son, Omo, what's the budget? Okay, budget is 500. I can't afford 500 or more. How much you go bring? Let me also support. Or sometimes, like mine, I did everything, but it was my father's house. But I foot all the bills. So it could be, an agreement. Okay, Mohbad, I don't get money. How much you go take support? We could do the naming in my house. Do you understand? So it's always done for the first child like that. So I think that's the money that
Chairman.
Yes.
Listen, there's one thing about Mr. Joseph Aloba choosing to go cultural when it favors him, I don't think it's a good way. Okay, I mean, he's a man that has always shown that he's culturally oriented. At the time Mohbad was buried, Mohbad could have been buried in a cultural way. That's Iku Jamba, Iku Ojiji. Okay, people can room Mohbad. But don't bury Mohbad, you can't room Mohbad in share Mohbad.
Hold on, Jesus. Sorry to cut you. Baba is a Christian.
That's I don't see. This is the problem I'm having.
Listen, Paparano, hold on. Let me explain.
Wait. I mean, we'll bring that. I said, listen to my statement. I said he's choosing to use culture when he wants.
No, let me explain that. Listen, religion and culture, they interplay. There are some areas that the religion and the culture, they go pari passu, they go together. All right? And there are some things that the culture go against in religion. Now, it is cultural that a father cannot see a dead child. All right? It is cultural that you cannot even know, you must not even know where they bury.
How about a Christian? For a Christian, you mean it has to be like that for a Christian?
Yeah.
I mean that Adeboye must be because it's Yoruba and he will not do like he will not be a Christian.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
let me explain the parent so that you can understand. Now, for the fact that you are Yoruba, but because you have gone to be a Christian, okay, you cannot do Oro. You cannot do Kwekoloro. You can't do it. You won't allow that. Though it is cultural, it is only if he has a very strong family member.
Oro is not cultural. Oro is
No,
tradition. It's not cultural.
Not Oro.
It's religion.
I'm not saying Oro. Toro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Riro. Those Riro, they are not. It is not culture. It's not cultural. It is religion.
Which religion?
It is religion. The religion of Abalis, all those things. It is not cultural. It is not like it's our culture. There is a difference between a culture and a religion.
It's not a religion.
Babalawo ya wọlé o. Èmi
It's
ti fẹ́
not
lọ
a
sí.
religion. It's not a Toroku.
Babalawo
It's
ya
not a
ẹ wá
religion.
flog ẹ mi àwọn go.
It's not a religion. Toroku is to invoke a spirit. It is done when you are uncertain or you are fingering hands in the cause of the death.
Yeah, man. It is not cultural. And you know, Shebi, you can hear the way you explain it now. It is not cultural. That is not cultural. That
Hello?
is a religion.
Excuse me.
That is not cultural.
Oh, Papariano.
Did I say culture? No.
Can we just take a neutral person? Go on neutral. Go on.
Yeah, Papariano. You need to listen to the voice note very well. It was Mama Mohbad that said it all. That Baba Mohbad is trying to collect money for the party in his house. We didn't even hear from Baba Mohbad if there's any party in his house or no. So if you listen to the conversation very well, it was Mama Mohbad that said it all.
It's okay. Mohbad.
If you have to
Mohbad mother said it. Sorry. Mohbad mother said it. Did she say it?
Yes, Mama Mohbad said it. She
No, I
said,
said the Mohbad mother said so. The Mohbad mother said so.
yeah, Mama Mohbad said everything. Baba Mohbad didn't even say
Did
nothing
I
about
continue
the
to play
party.
it so that we can hear it? I've not heard it so far. Did you hear it so far?
Yes, I had it. I had it.
Let
Paparano.
me come back a little bit.
Then,
One minute.
then, if you
Let's
listen
talk of
to
that tradition and religion.
Wait, we'll hammer that. We'll hammer that.
The Riro is traditional. Riro, as in Koroku, is tradition. It's a native tradition. Is do you understand? It's not.
It's not culture. It's not cultural.
It's not culture. That's what I'm saying. It's not culture.
But that's not what you were saying before. Because Papagado was saying that why is it that Baba always behaved that to be a kind of somebody
So
that
it's not culture. So that's what I'm. It's not culture. So
it's not culture. It's tradition. It's a religion.
No pastor will allow Pekoloro Omo. No. Except they do it behind him that is not aware. But Pekoloro Omo pastor. It's not like Peki Omo Adeboye Kuko Anofel Oru.
Okay, but again, Tomo Adebo Ibakun, because I mean, what's the implication? Biblically, what's the implication?
That is not his religion.
You are going traditional.
That is not
traditional. It's not a culture.
I mean, let me ask you something. Let something happen to the Adebo's son. Okay, and the son is young. So you say you think that he will say because it's Yoruba, he will not see. He will not see.
He won't see it. He won't see.
You won't see it. That is culture. You won't see it.
Shabi, his son died. He
wasn't there doing the burial. We never saw it.
He won't be there.
Okay.
He won't be there. In fact, let me give you a story. My brother died, but because he's a priest, he's a serving Anglican priest. Okay, he died in service, and they have to bury. If you die on service, they will bury you in the church premises. That's where they will bury you if you are serving priest in Anglican. So the church is
let's continue. We'll come back to all of this.
Èmi dẹ̀ pé ọmọ ẹ̀fúdà tí ó ní wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì owó sí wọn pé wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì 150,000 ebi 250,000 wọ́n fẹ́ gbà. Yàtọ̀ ṣàfihàn wàhálà yẹn títí sí wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì ṣàgbà promise sọ̀rọ̀ promise pé ṣé bí wọ́n ṣàṣẹ́ǹdì owó yẹn sí wọn pa.
Ṣé wọ́n padà sẹ́ǹdì 250 yẹn pé?
Wọ́n sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ pé wọn bí wọn kú báwọn ṣe ní sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀.
Wọn bí wọn kú kọ́ máa sẹ́ǹdì owó.
Báwọn ṣe ní sẹ́ǹdì.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ wọ́n ní wọn bí wọn da kí wọ́n máa sẹ́ǹdì owó ibi tí bàbá Mohbad ní wọ́n lára dé wọn bí wọn da.
Who is saying all of that?
Lọ́mọ dáná ṣe. Pé mi ò ní ìdí ẹ̀ wọ́n fún mi wọ́n pé kò kàn mí. Torí inú mi ti ń dùn náà pé inú mi ti ẹ̀ ní pé èmi àti Wùmí èmi parí fún nígbà wípé a ṣẹ́tù.
It's money to set up the naming ceremony, Babat's house.
It's money to go out. No,
not money that they made after the name. Paparano, that is why I came up, because I'm still on bed. It is not the money that they make after the naming ceremony.
Okay, we have clarified that. Yeah.
So Paparano, what happened is that you can if you go to do the wedding, the naming in your son's house, it is expected that you can go back to your own house in Ikorodu and entertain your own guests.
After party
in your house. So people will be waiting for you in your own house to return. Then you now do your own faji. You can faja till the following morning.
And second, Paparano, for the fact that the naming ceremony was not held in Baba house, which is supposed to be, his friends and everybody, they will be like expecting that, like, your first child.
Yes.
So he needed to do that.
The fraud is on Mohbad here.
Yes, Mohbad Oshiradambe. Yeah, he didn't handle that area well. You understand?
òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ ti tèmi ṣẹ́gun nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́ nìyẹn kò ju èmi o gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé mi ṣépè yẹn ṣùgbọ́n mo kọ́ lọ́la irú ẹrù tó bá ti lè rù mo fàlẹ́ ọgbọ́n ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ mo fà wọ́n lé ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ o ojoojúmọ́ ni mò ń sọ pé tó bá ti ṣépè fún mi tí kò rí mi.
tó dẹ̀ ṣépè fún Leham.
Bíbélì sọ fún mi pé ẹni tó bá dá mi lẹ́bi la máa dá lẹ́bi. Bíbélì mi sọ pé
Mohbad mother is quoting the Bible that whosoever that judges her is going to be judged. If you don't want to be judged, stop judging her.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, gbogbo ayé lórí gbogbo yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ mi tí promise fi sílẹ̀ fún mi. Ọmọ tó fi sílẹ̀ fún mi, èyí èèyàn, ẹ wá jẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tuntun. Àwọn tí kò pọ̀ tọ̀tọ̀. Ṣé promise ló sọ fún pé ọmọ àyè lọ́mọ mi? Ṣé nígbà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kí tí bàbá ìwọ̀n pọ̀ ọmọ àyè yìí kó kọ́kọ́ lọ sí ọmọ ẹ̀? Ìbá ọ̀dà promise dá o. Ẹ ṣé wò mí o, ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn fàálẹ̀ fún ọlọ́run torí pé àjọ wà. Wọ́n promise òótọ́ torí pé àjọ wà mọ́. Ní ìgbọ́lẹ́nu ẹ̀ pé àjọ wà. Ní ìgbọ́lẹ́nu ọkọ mi pé àjọ wà. Ó wọlé yìí gan wá ń sùn. Bàbá promise ta ní ẹ̀rọ ó dẹ̀ bá. mi láti kékeré mi ò dẹ̀ tún bá mi débi tí mo wà ó dẹ̀ ọmọ mi sunkún ó tún fìyà jẹ mí.
You know that Mohbad father used to go to her house to sleep. Like, you know, after they go to the hotel, and so Mohbad father still used to go to her to sleep. I mean, go to sleep on the same bed with her.
Oh no, Paparano, no. She was making an inference. Listen to that. The woman is making an inference that, okay, you are doing all of this to me. You didn't even consider that we have been together before now. Do you understand? That you always come to my house, according to her. I'm not saying whether it's true or not. But she's making, it's not that after the name.
Listen.
That's what.
ló ṣàlàyé fún mi èmi dẹ̀ pé ọmọ ẹ̀fúdà tí ó ní wọ́n sẹ́ndì owó sí wọn pé wọ́n sẹ́ndì 150,000 èpè tó 50,000 wọ́n fẹ́ gbà.
Just
ìgbà tó
listen.
ṣàfihàn wàhálà yẹn títí sí wọ́n sẹ́ndì ṣàbà promise sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ promise sọ pé ṣé bí wọ́n ṣàfẹ́.
Don't forget, when we are saying that, you know, they were not together. All these 10 years, I know, say, mommy, they were not together.
Yeah, correct.
Her coming back, it is the time, I mean, when Mohbad made it, either maybe 2020, 21, whatsoever, 2020. So this period that she came back, okay, Mohbad father used to go to her house. That's what she's talking about. Just listen. I took it back.
owó yẹn sí wọn pa
ṣé wọ́n padà sẹ́ndì 250 yẹn pé
wọ́n sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ pé wọn bí wọn kú báwọn ṣe ní sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ pé
wọn ò bí wọn kú kọ́ máa sẹ́ndì owó.
báwọn ṣe ní sẹ́ndì.
Paparano, please. Paparano, Papa, please. Don't bitter. Please don't comment on my comment again. I beg you. I didn't talk to you. Don't comment on my comment again. Snow bitter.
You know what? Okay, send request, come up. Snow bitter, Magba, come up. You know what?
Paparano, stop infringing. Stop this.
No. I mean, they should know better. If this is what they want, what concerns me.
bí wọn dá.
kí ló kù tó fẹ́ tó lọ máa dáná ṣe kò jẹ́ pé mi ò ní ìdí ẹ̀ wọ́n fún mi wọ̀ pé kò kàn mí torí inú mi ti ń dùn náà pé inú mi ti ẹ̀ pé pé èmi àti Wùmí mi nípa.
Comment section is fire. Bye jai fire.
ẹ fún mi mà ipe àṣẹ́sù.
ọ̀rọ̀ owó yìí náà ní ṣáá.
nǹkan tó máa fojú mi mú mi ìlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ń pè mí gan mi ní dáyé ló pé ń kò lè pè mí torí ìbàjẹ́ máa ti pọ̀ jù. ìbàjẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù.
As you are listening to her, also try to think about what you have heard from Baba Mohbad, what you have heard from your cousin, so that because that is how the balance things. That's what me I like.
Exactly.
We don't only hear from one side because we love that.
But Paparano, hold on. Paparano, the question that is not yet clear to me, when, maybe year or month, if anybody has that information, did Iya Mohbad return to Ikorodu? When was she rented a house or maybe a flat or whatever in Ikorodu? When? Because that was when Baba Mohbad had access to her.
Yes, it was
So
when
we need
she
to know
came
that
back.
timing. That timing is very
Yeah, it's around the 2020 after Mohbad had joined the Malian. Mohbad joined the Malian 2019. December 2019, Mohbad joined the Malians. So 2020, when Mohbad started making it to be, that was when, not 2022, now also 2022.
Hold on. It can't be. If Mohbad joined in 2020, December, then in 2021, he now rented
Because later, see, it may be, it's recent, okay, between 2021 and 2022. That should be one of it.
So when, hold on. Let me explain this to you.
And I can check it from the CTC if you don't mind.
So when did Iya Mohbad return to Ikorodu? So it's at that point that Mohbad is trying to, to settle the two of them, stuff like that. So in fact, we may infer as well. We may infer maybe Baba and Iya, they've been talking and they've been seeing each other. Do you understand? So I don't think that is out of place.
Chema,
Yeah.
I have contrary, Yes, to what you just said now.
I know we are
Because
just trying
according
to,
to
yeah.
yes, ma, yes, I understand. According to hey, this place is not the place. Later, let me quickly have.
Okay, let's continue. We'll get there. I'm going to confirm the date for you. 2021, 2022.
All right.
gbogbo yóò tẹ wá dùn mí mà ṣùgbọ́n ní ìlàmù àti àdúrà òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ ti tèmi ṣẹ́gun nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́ mi yẹn kò tún èmi o gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé mi ṣépè yẹn ṣùgbọ́n mo kọ́ lọ́la irú ẹrù tó bá ti lè rù mo fà lé ọgbọ́n ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ mo fà wọ́n lé ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ o ojoojúmọ́ ni mò ń sọ pé tó bá ti ṣépè fún mi kí kò rí mi.
tó dẹ̀ ṣépè fún Leham.
Bíbélì sọ fún mi pé ẹni tó bá dá mi lẹ́bi la máa dé.
You know, see all these slaves working for their money. They are trying to make women look like, we are
Wait,
falling for-
Papariano, is that an interview on TikTok?
Yes, now on TikTok.
They brought her in. They brought
They
Mama
call
Mohbad.
her, they call her. They usually call her. Even when this petition was written, they called her 5 days ago. She said, I didn't write any petition. I didn't send anybody on. I don't know about any petition. I didn't sue my husband on. He didn't sue my father. There was a
Okay,
petition against my
they were
father.
talking to her on phone. It was a
Yes.
phone call. Oh, okay.
Phone
I
call.
thought she has a okay.
And they have brought her to, she has done phone call. They have brought her to, someone just need to connect her through an account or through phone.
Oh, okay.
Like someone is going to be there who understands TikTok, who has the account, then connect it, then let her speak.
Let
Or
her-
call her through phone.
ayẹyẹ bíbélì mi sọ pé ó dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé tó bá ti fi wílé
ká máa fi lé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀rù ìgbà ní lórí gbogbo yẹn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ mi tí promise fi sílẹ̀ fún mi ọmọ tó fi sílẹ̀ fún mi èèyàn ẹ wá jẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tuntun ọmọ tí kò gbọ́ tọ́tọ̀.
I like to interpret this place. People can do whatsoever to her, but not to the newborn baby that Mohbad left for her. A child, a bouncing boy, a bouncing baby boy. Oh my God, Tom.
Yeah, you're mad. You're mad, Papariano.
ṣé nígbà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ títí bàbí òun pọ̀ máa yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ lọ sí ọmọ ẹ̀. ìbá ọ̀nà promise dá o ẹ ṣé wò mí o ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn fàálẹ̀ fún ọlọ́run torí pé àjọ wà wọ́n promise òtún ẹ̀ torí pé àjọ wà mọ́ ní ìgbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ pé àjọ wà. ní ìgbọ́ lẹ́nu ọkọ mi pé àjọ wà.
Do you understand what she's saying there?
ó wọlé mi gan-an wọ́n sùn.
Like,
Yeah, because we are in
I think
relationship.
she was trying to say that because I will just see more of those things.
That we are in relationship. That we say we did.
Yeah, like it took me normal, like we are still together, like we didn't fight, everything was still normal.
Exactly.
He coming to my house like to knock, to give me style,
Exactly.
give doggy style.
Papariano, be careful with your words now.
bàbá promise ta ní ẹ̀rọ ó dẹ̀ bá mi láti kékeré mi ò dẹ̀.
He said, Mohbad father, you met me from my youthful age, from my young age, from my teenage age. Okay? And you are still affecting my life even up to this moment. Why, Baba Mohbad? Why? But again, we have to look at it right. That's why, in as much as I'm saying that let this woman be petitioned, the same reason I will understand why she should not be petitioned. But if there's a better way to approach her and get information, it should be because she is, Baba Mohbad is her first husband, okay, and the father of, and the husband
To the children.
of her firstborn, the first child that she had in her life. She gave birth to this, to these children, her grandchildren, her mature children are coming from this man, okay? So this man going that extent, I don't think it's morally.
Papariano, that is
Correct.
why I said that the head of the Alobas family, the Olori Ebi Kaafata, who might probably be in Ekiti, okay, can call these two people, Papa Mohbad and Iya Mohbad, call them to appear before them in Ekiti.
How old is that person? That is if the person can still manage the situation.
If I saw one video that some people went to Ekiti on the bill of Senator Ish, and the man introduced himself as the High Chief, the Olori Ebi of Aloba.
The
High
oldest Loba family that exists, that are alive.
Yes, very young. He should be around 60s plus or 70. Yeah, that man. Okay, he introduced himself as the head of the Alobas family for now, and he's also a high chief in the palace in Ekiti. So I feel that these people can just call these two people. No other person. Just call these two people. Call them to Ekiti. Sit them down. Iya Mohbad will speak. She will speak. This Lego that she is giving us all.
Exactly. And after they finish talking there, they may even go to one hotel and even still feel good.
Will you stop that now? What's your problem now?
Papa, the thing is that if they said they try to
This
call
woman no
her
go talk. She will not talk.
Listen.
No,
They are controlling her.
It's because
She won't talk.
hear what
now.
I'm saying. It's because of the environment where she is. If they take her out of that environment, two of them could go to Ekiti.
Who want to take her? She's a baby.
Is that?
Who want to take her? Who want to take her?
No, as in to
She has
invite her.
called many Baba friends. They call her to come and see them. She won't. She's not going. Who
Hold
want to
on.
force her?
See, listen to her. I'm not speaking.
You need
I'm
her
not supporting anybody. But listen to her interview. This woman still have a soft spot for Aloba.
Even Aloba to still have soft mind for
exactly.
her.
Let
Because
them
they love
meet and
each
knack.
other.
Don't go down, let them meet and knack. My help.
In fact, if you don't
help this case.
ibi tó bá ti tọpọ sí Dubai kó wá máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló
But the problem Iyadu have say she has some people she loyal to. She will not like to offend those people.
ìyá ọba listen, it's because she's still in a controlled environment.
Exactly.
But do you think it's easy for them to take? Do you think those people that are controlling her, they will allow them to follow anybody?
Listen,
They will not.
if there's someone her from,
They are following her
if
bomber
there's
to bomber.
Listen, if there's someone her from Ekiti,
Madam, when there's a will, there will be a way.
she will go. That's what I can tell you. If there's someone
Mama,
her,
please,
she will go.
Can I quickly say something?
Yes.
Yeah. The thing is that, according to them, they've tried to call Mama Mohbad several times. She didn't turn up. That was why there was
She's
a particular
not turned
time.
up.
Wait, there was a particular time I suggested that if they arrest both of them, Mama Mohbad and Papa Mohbad, and keep them in a place as in one-on-one.
Solitary confinement, two of them.
Yeah, two of them.
Chairman, this is a thing,
But
right?
they will talk.
Mama Mohbad may not go because the other team the woman will contact the lawyer, whatever. They will be dangerous.
She won't go.
She won't go. They won't let her go.
That was why I suggested
They will not let her go.
arrest will have got better.
Papariano, this is what
Papariano, Papariano, are you
see,
trying to say if a chief should summon Mama Mohbad will not go?
yeah.
She won't go.
She may say that she wants a
She
lawyer.
does not.
She may say that.
I'll bet you. I can put my money. She will not go.
Another man.
She will not go.
I can assure you that.
I can assure you, if a chief.
Her husband may not let her go. She's married to another man.
Bibi, wait.
Forget.
See,
If she
Above all that,
refuses to
she will not
go,
go.
if she
Bibi, wait.
refuses to honor the chief's sermon, she
not
cannot
go.
enter a meeting.
Bibi, wait.
My
She's
wife.
she's married to another man. She's no more Aloba.
Another wife
She's no
now.
more Aloba. Go and look at the petition. The name was written there. She's no more Aloba. One.
She's
So
no
she's
more
married to
Aloba.
another man. Secondly, wait, Bibi, let me make my point now. Let me make my point. Look at it. And secondly, because the danger of him going there to go and meet Aloba family, this other party will not allow that to happen because they know that things can happen.
Exactly.
That was why I
she
made
won't go.
suggestion that
No.
they should arrest both of them. Like Baba should arrest her for
Who
saying
want to
that
arrest
you
them?
snap this.
Who want to
Wait
arrest
now,
them?
Yola, wait. That when she make the statement that it was Baba that said somebody to go and stab Mohbad at home, I said they should make it like a kind of petition and kind of arrest them. When they arrest them, and two of them find a place just to stay together in a close within themselves, when they can have this mutual talk, this will change.
Who want to arrest them? Is a question.
For
Who
that
want to arrest them?
statement now, he said, Baba Mohbad can write petition that he said, I want to stab my boy, my son. So they will invite them automatically. The way they invite the Hausa, she will be invited.
Justice.
Obviously, you know they work.
Police can't do that mediation. That's the thing. It would have been better for that chief priest, that Olori Ebi, to do
I still believe that
not police. Police is not
if
helping.
the high chief Abi, through their king, if they send a message to 2 of them, she will attend. She never get that liver.
My chairman, point of correction, you know they have already tapped Mama Mohbad phone. They have
Tap. What do you
already
mean by
tapped her
tap?
phone.
What do you mean by tap?
They have hacked the phone. They have hacked her number.
So any call to her,
They are
it
for
will
they
go
are
to another
what
person.
they are close to her bumper to bumper. She can't go anywhere.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
listen. They will not listen. Let me explain something to you. They will not call her on phone. Wọ́n máa rán àròkò ránṣẹ́ sí ni láti palace. Wọn ò bí dákó má jẹ.
àìmọye palace ìtàn máa ń jojú ẹ̀
There's one
tó
thing
bá
here.
ṣe ní nǹkan ṣe pẹ̀lú
You have to consider her husband too. I mean, she's in a different relationship, and if her husband doesn't to represent them, you have to respect that.
she has her woman rights to say I don't want to go. Even if I don't want to go.
No,
she has her woman rights.
Babariano is just as you said. Everyone is using culture at his own detriment.
Ibi tó bí ọmọ mẹ́ta sí leléyìí o, she would think twice.
tó bá mọ̀ pé ibi tó ń bí ọmọ mẹ́ta sí, the attitude she's doing, she will never do that.
All of it just confirm right now that she's under control. All of you just confirm now that she's under control. If she's not under control, she will think twice. Ọmọ kan ti kó wá kú méjì, ṣó fẹ́ lose ọmọ méjì ni.
Exactly. So how do you take her out of control?
Okay, now? look at the Baba cousin. The man say, but you called me and I told you to come. You did not turn up. She cut the people was asking her, why are you which person are you talking to? She cut the phone.
Okay, now
the woman doesn't send anybody. She's already make up her mind.
Now let me say this. In the Bible, they say, I don't know whether it's in the Bible, but I used to hear it. If Muhammad no go to mountain, they say mountain will go to Muhammad. If they have called her, she
is this in the Bible? Sorry,
I don't know wherever it is. If they have called that day and she did not answer, as the palace and the Olori everybody now move to her house, will she open the door for them or not? She will not open the door.
I didn't know her house. Those ones, they will not even want to do that.
Do you know if she want to carry their own body from Ekiti to come and
they will not do that because
they will be
she's under a man. She's not my wife.
Who is she that they will not carry themselves from Ekiti to come and meet her? A whole ship.
About this one, there's nothing bad in trying. It's a good thing that we can try.
Okay.
The Olori should make that attempt.
Exactly. Let's see the both side. If the boats now fail, then we can then say they have tried all means and it failed.
Exactly. There should be the Olori. For me, if I'm the Olori, I call them. First, I want to entertain them. I will rent one room for 2 of them. Eat, laugh, enjoy yourself.
You want me them born under people?
No, if you are the Olori, you will not carry your body. If you are the Olori, you will not leave your house to go and meet her. You'll be like, who is she? Who is she? That you can't just because of her be going if she can't come. If you are the Olori, so.
In this matter, sometimes téèyàn kan bá ń ṣe bí ewúrẹ́, ẹlòmíì á ṣe bí àgùntàn. Okay? It will not be gbas between me. If I invite you, don't come.
Chairman, Iya Mohbad ti gbé ṣú mi. Ó ti gbé ṣú mi. If Baba come meet her, she will not listen. Kò ní listen.
That is why I said that, like, if you look at it, when they said that she petitioned Mohbad father, she rejected it in that court.
That will still have a soft spot for us.
I didn't sue my husband. I don't know who do it. They didn't tell me. I don't know. She didn't want to sue Mohbad father. That's what I'm saying. Like, they think we need truth from her. I don't want Mohbad father to punish her. Okay, I mean, they started young in her teenage life. She gave birth to her first child ever. I mean, I think she's 52 or 50, whatever. She's not that old. Okay, her first son was a blessing, and she gave birth to this child to Mohbad father. And according to her, we were never married. He got me pregnant, and I went with him. We love each other. People call us sisters, brothers and sisters. We love each other. Until Mohbad father, he never caught me with a neighbor, but I never knew whether it was a bad thing. She said she was a friend to one lady So, and she used to give them food. But later, the lady traveled. So, she went to serve the husband of that lady in the room. Like,
no, have you heard her own life? Have you heard that story from that? Where are you getting this from?
I'm saying it now.
That's what she said, Chairman.
We are still going to where she said they used to knock even when with menstruation. That's what I want to play. That's what triggered this video. That when
She said all of that in this interview.
Yes.
You are not in Fajani.
Baba man do let me check.
So, now that one they interest you, Abi?
No, I think so. The love is there. The love is there. They have this love. Yeah,
Baba said no, they talk. You know, they talk. Reach that side. So
no, even in Baba Mohbad TVC just recent interview, he said that I love her, she loved me. So
guys, let's make it happen again. Mohbad wanted them to be together. Let's bring them back. Let them give birth to another Mohbad. They can still give birth to another
love of my youth, my first love. You know, my first love, the sweet, not be small.
I mean, I respect their relationship, the fact that they were
Papariano.
I respect that.
If I'm sorry, gentlemen, guys, don't crucify me.
No, it's okay.
Can Baba Mohbad place a call to her and say, sweetie me, honey me, can we see? I want us to talk. Even how you toast this woman, you know how you toast her now.
I'm telling you. Or just sing. You know, Mama Mohbad like singer. Just give her one verse.
You know, and Baba said all of them they sing together. Mama Mohbad they sing. All of them they inside the same band.
We mean the rap.
Yeah, sing small song to her. Come on. Baba Mohbad, if you book Sheraton,
your head is shaking.
And I do like sing also.
So if
that also will be managing them.
Say, Mohbad, let's see. I want to see you. Let us see. Abba, they will see. And they will solve this problem.
I'm telling you.
They will solve this problem. Now,
let's see that happen.
Àwọn àgbà sọ pé tó giri ò bá lanu, aláǹgbá ò lè ráyè wọ̀. Ògiri tó lanu yẹn.
Chairman, it's not easy as you are saying it. If your brain has been brainwashed, if your brain has been brainwashed, believe me, it's not easy. Just like
do you know one I did that says once they bear,
the woman will think about the first day Baba Mohbad touched her.
The issue is, will she keep the call to herself? Won't she tell Wumi?
It will be surprise.
There is a particular conversation between both of them. That they were like daddy, mommy, daddy in that conversation. But when the conversation was going to her hand, the whole thing just changed. Like probably they pitched Mama Mohbad that is something wrong with your head. Did it just suddenly change? You know, but the thing is that
you have received 5 million. Better be.
But from what I don't know.
Is that what Shiyama said and Paparano? It can work if they can get that platform.
Yeah, let's just finish it. I want to talk about that menstruation, please. I don't know whether it is in. Is it in this video, Juices? Have you watched this one too?
Yeah, I've listened to it. Yeah.
This one.
I can't remember, but I think it is.
Let's play it and see. Let's play it. Yeah, but she will talk about the Monday whole stuff. Let's finish it. It's almost done. About 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes more.
I will not sure about the question as promise. Who was for 10 days.
She's been consistent too about these 10 days. There are some things we have to be marking, okay? It's good to hear from both sides. We cannot completely say this person is wrong, this person is right. We have to hear from both sides to have balance, to take some important elements which will be useful.
Mọ́mì, ẹ má fòbì kan ní sùúrù. Ẹníjọ́ tó kú, wọ́n wá bá yín pé kẹ́ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá bá yín nílé pé kẹ́ gbàgbé ẹ̀.
Nítorí ìgbà wọ́n lè rí pé ṣé tòótọ́ ni promise ti kú ni wọ́n tó ń bó ti kú.
Pé kẹ́ gbàgbé ẹ̀.
Ìjọ ìbọn fẹ́ sùn sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Nítorí àwọn àbúrò tó dúró tì wọn ò ṣe sùn sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Ìgbà tí wọn ò já.
She keeps saying it. She's not fighting Mohbad father. Like, just see how many times she has said this in this particular video. We're not fighting. Like, I mean, he still come to my place. This man. This man.
Yeah, Papa Rano. Even Baba Mohbad said it in his TVC interview that they never had issue. That the issue started when he started having separate meeting. At his back, you understand? She also confirmed that they never had issue at all. That she went at the back, started having separate meeting, and went back to Lekki. Instead of her to stay beside her, she went to Lekki to sit down in Lekki. That was where the issue started from. It's not because they were having issue.
Let's continue. Yeah.
Mọ́tò tí wọ́n ní sílá nígbà tí wọ́n ti wọ àrídè ní àti àwọn ọmọ mi tó láàrin 41 days yẹn. Bàbá tí máa ń wọ̀n ní pé kọ́ báyìí òun fẹ́ kókó church fún un, ó tẹ̀sí kóra mọ́tò fún un.
You know that when she find a way to penetrate, to infiltrate the midst of women of this family, this sweet ongoing harmony, she infiltrated with her evil mind. No, sorry, not evil mind, but she found a way to infiltrate them. So when she get in, she saw everything fine. Wow, everything's okay. Then she was also talking to the man, and then the man was listing what he wants. That I want Mohbad to buy me a house. I'm about to build me a church. I'm about to buy me a car. So now, then she's gonna be the one that will make Mohbad to buy the father who has been taking care of Mohbad a car. Can you see what's going on here? Right. And then there will be condition for Mohbad to buy those things. Mohbad want Baba to knock her.
Exactly. To come back.
Ṣùgbọ́n èmi tí wọ́n kò pé kí ni mo lè ṣe o torí èmi àwọn ohun mi àti wọn ti ní kátàkátà èmi ò lè fẹ́ kí kátàkátà yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ torí mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa wà ní wọn torí promise ò fẹ́ wàhálà promise ò fẹ́ wàhálà gbogbo ẹjọ́ tá a rọ yìí tó bá yẹ promise wàhálà yìí kò tẹ́ tọ́ dínkù àti bàbá àti ìyá tó máa rojọ́ ìṣe gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ rojọ́.
Yeah, see, the boy too cool. You don't like problem.
If anybody want to analyze, just tell me to stop it so that you can say something, okay? It's for revision so that we can get a clearer picture of everything. So again, yeah, she's saying if Mohbad was alive, that you think all of these things, shenanigans will be happening, that Mohbad cannot take this. It was that nobody can try it if he was alive. They go shaking, Daruba.
Mo ní travel, mo bá pè é, bá sọ pé promise kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. Ṣé mo pé ìyàwó náà ti bá mi ṣe ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ti ń láìkì mi padà àti ìyàwó ẹ̀. Inú mi ti ń dùn, wọ́n mi pẹ́ jọ fẹ́ kó ṣe wọn kọ̀ fún mi. Wá ní kí n wọ́n ní kí n sọ, wọ́n ní ìfẹ́ kó ra mọ́tò fún dáàdì rẹ̀. Ẹ má dàbí sẹ́yọ̀, kí ló máa kí ẹ bá ní dáàdì ẹ̀ máa ní. Ọlọ́gbà ayédá mi máa bí ẹ léèrè tó bá ṣe pé mo dúró sí kọ̀kọ̀ mo gba iṣẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi. Mo ní dáàdì ẹ̀ wá ní ó ṣàbí fún mi kíníkan ẹ̀yìn ṣe nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn ẹ má dùn kára yín olórí ní kẹ má dùn. Ọlọ́run wá ṣe ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi first time. Wọ́n á bá mi ní kùrùjù wọ́n á kì í ló pé ìyá mi wá. Wọ́n á sọ fún mi pé wọ́n á pè wọlé. Ṣé nígbà tí ẹ ti dọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ní ti bá dọ̀rẹ́ mi ní parọ́ fún ìmọ̀ sún wa ṣe bí ìyàwó ọmọ mi. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ní ti bá dọ̀rẹ́ pé mi fẹ́ kí ìyàwó láàrin wa. Wọ́n á ní nǹkan báyìí mo fẹ́ kó lè sọ fún ọkọ ẹ̀ kó ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún dájú ẹ̀. Oníṣẹ́ kan tẹ fẹ́ yọ oníṣẹ́ ti sọ fún ọmọ yín. Mo ní mo ti sọ fún mo ní mo tún wá rówó náà sí kó sọpọ́tì mi láti sọ fún obìnrin yẹn. Wọ́n á lọ.
Papa Arno, thank you. What I see here is that Wumi is so. I don't know how to. Because I don't want to use it. I don't want to use the word intelligent.
What's in your background? Please fix that.
Hello, please. I don't want to use the word intelligent. because he already see that himself, herself and Baba Mohbad is not going again. The relationship is not there. So he needed,
close to the mama.
yeah, she not transfer it to mama like, okay, let me bring this mama closer. Because if two of them come together, I can be defeated out of this place.
Exactly.
So that is the move that she actually made, and she did it successfully. Like Mama Mohbad is a person that she's already looking for a way to penetrate more into the life of her son.
The less intelligent one.
So
and she already like Mama Mohbad also she's yearning to be in the life of Mohbad, to be there. Like, so when the offer came, she quickly grabbed it, and she was working in the favor of Wunmi, so that at least she would get more closer and get things that she also needed.
So Juices, sequel to what you just said now, do you now agree with my earlier submission that if these two people come together, then we have gotten the justice that we need?
Chairman, see, even before you said it, I said it, I've told them earlier that if they can find a platform, both of them to come together to talk, that there will be solution.
Just meet and mark for just one night.
That there will be solution. I've said it before. Naki also is a lot. It's a lot. It will bring out the memories. It will bring out that kind of thing that they normally share together. Because looking at it, Mama Mohbad.
This is what kind of memory? Which kind of
Chairman, look at it. Chairman, look at it. Mama Mohbad always talks that we used to knock ourselves everywhere. We used to knock ourselves everywhere. Even in menstruation, we used to enjoy ourselves. So find joy and enjoyment in those days. Mama Mohbad used to give to her. Mama Mohbad used to give to her very well. So she enjoyed Mama Mohbad.
So Papa Rano, can we now go on that narrative to bring two of them together?
Yes, let's have them together. Let them resolve their
issue. Two of them now. See, whoever that is coming between them is the person that doesn't want this thing to come to limelight. Papa Rano, get them a Sheraton, 4 points by Sheraton. Or they are in Ikorodu. What's the biggest hotel in Ikorodu? Ikorodu.
It's for what, sir?
Okay, Harmony. There's Harmony. No, Harmony is no more in standard.
Large is shaking.
We'll pay for it. I'm asking to buy 1 week, 3 days.
Harmony is low. Let them.
Mr. Chairman, Papa Rano, good morning. You know what is my own way of thinking about this? If they can finally bring the two parties together, right? They've been loved each other before.
Yeah.
And once they are in there, if they lock the two of them up for like 2 or 3 weeks, the love will be there. Because Karimo already said, tí o bá sún mi máa ro ògiri, tí ìyá Mohbad bá fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ kan báyìí wù mí, ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. But tí ìfẹ́ yẹn bá ti padà sórí ìyá Mohbad, a máa kà ní fún bàbá Mohbad so that she gets, so that I might get key points. Because that's because the both of them are apart.
No, favor, but the thing here is that Baba Mohbad want to laugh Mama Mohbad POPO because he would be thinking that probably they send her to come and alter, because at this point Baba Mohbad will be very careful. People around him also will be telling him to be very careful.
But at this point, everybody is scared of everybody.
Exactly. Especially Baba Mohbad will be very, for the fact that it is only Baba Mohbad that is coming out against them.
Baba Mohbad will not try it. She will be scared though.
Let me not give you.
Let me tell you guys one thing.
Let me tell you my final thought. Ẹ wá passport fún Baba Mohbad àti Ìyá Mohbad. Kọ́kọ́ wá pàdé. Bóyá kan wá sí New York. Tán bá dé wá. Kan lọ sí Scuba.
Kan lọ sí Cyprus. Hotel wà ní Blue Water.
Cyprus.
Bóyá kan lọ sí Cyprus. Kan tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ kọ́ àméjèèjì kúrò ní
Nàìjíríà. Baba Bariano.
Paparano ní Mecca.
Paparano wà. The hotel Paparano is saying. Paparano we give two out.
So see, gentlemen, we are looking for this justice. In fact, káwọn méjèèjì gbé visa lé wọn lọ́wọ́ ní kankan. Ẹ pàdé ní London.
The problem say now the evil girl would they between them.
Exactly, separate them.
If I don't know. If they can separate them, two of them love each other. If two of them love each other, they still have each other love.
Look at it here.
But
there's no way Wunmi and his co will not know that Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad are traveling together. What if they put something in what if they put something in Mama Mohbad's body? And Baba Mohbad went ahead and sleep with her. You know these people are fetish as well.
And again, what if they instruct her to harm Baba Mohbad? She can do it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Papariano.
Why are you talking?
Papariano, at this
Is there no
point,
process?
all trust,
There are process